It was a quiet afternoon in Brentwood, California, when the unthinkable happened. Jennifer Garner was spotted walking out of a private residence, Ben Affleck's home, to be precise, with tears streaming down her face. Eyewitnesses claim the actress looked visibly shaken, her body language a mixture of exhaustion and heartbreak. No one saw it coming, but those few minutes were enough to send waves of speculation through the media and among fans who have closely followed the former couple's complex dynamic over the years. What could have happened during that private talk? Why now, when so many believed they had finally found a stable rhythm in co-parenting and coexisting? Was it closure? Was it something new? Let's unpack this heart-wrenching event and examine what may have triggered such an emotional response from one of Hollywood's most beloved stars. For months, Jennifer Garner and Ben Affleck have made headlines not just because of their past, but due to their increasingly frequent interactions. From quiet lunches to joint outings with their children, the pair seem to be navigating post-divorce life with remarkable grace. They often smiled for the cameras and maintained a respectful tone in interviews, always highlighting the importance of family and mutual support. However, those who have been paying close attention noticed a subtle shift recently. Garner appeared more introspective during public appearances, her trademark smile sometimes flickering into something more subdued. On the other hand, Affleck, who has been facing intense public scrutiny over his crumbling marriage to Jennifer Lopez, seemed weighed down, often avoiding the press entirely. Was the pressure finally too much for both of them? According to sources close to the situation, the private conversation between Ben and Jen lasted over an hour. No children were present, and both parties reportedly asked for complete privacy. When Garner finally exited, she attempted to shield her face, but paparazzi lenses captured what looked undeniably like tears glistening on her cheeks. Her pace was hurried, her head was down, and there was no Affleck in sight. Insiders speculate the conversation revolved around far more than just parenting logistics. There's talk of unresolved emotions, difficult truths, and potentially shocking revelations that may have been exchanged. Could Affleck have opened up about his current emotional state, triggering a deep reaction from Garner? Or did she confront him about something that had been buried for years? While no one outside that room knows for sure, the aftermath suggests it was a conversation that dug deep, touching nerves that have long remained hidden beneath their carefully crafted public personas. Jennifer Garner has long been admired for her emotional strength, grace under pressure, and relentless positivity, even in the face of personal struggles. But this moment exposed a different side of her, one rarely seen: vulnerability. It was a moment where the weight of years of emotional labor seemed to come to the surface. Sources say Garner has been acting as a stabilizing force not just for her children, but possibly for Ben as well. Through his addiction battles, public breakdowns, and rocky romantic endeavors, she's remained a silent anchor. But every anchor has a limit, and maybe this was the moment when hers finally gave way, overwhelmed by the tide of everything left unsaid. Speculation is rampant. Some fans wonder if this was a final goodbye, a severing of emotional ties that had quietly endured all these years. Others believe it could mark a pivotal moment of reconciliation, not necessarily romantic, but emotional closure that needed to happen for both to move forward in a healthier, more defined way. Then there's the third, more sensational theory, that something more dramatic is unfolding behind the scenes. Is Ben Affleck finally spiraling again under the weight of personal turmoil? And is Jennifer the only person left who truly understands how to reach him? Whatever the truth may be, it's clear this was not a casual check-in. Something major shifted in that room, and its ripple effect is being felt by everyone watching from the sidelines. Within minutes of the photos hitting the internet, social media exploded. Fans took to Twitter and Instagram with messages of support for Jennifer Garner. Hashtags like #WeLoveYouJen and #GarnerStrong trended for hours. Comment sections were flooded with people sharing their heartbreak and admiration, many expressing concern for her emotional well-being. As of now, neither Jennifer Garner nor Ben Affleck has made an official statement about the incident. Both are known to guard their private lives closely, especially when it involves emotional matters or their children. But the world is watching. Will we see a temporary retreat from the spotlight? Will this emotional release be followed by renewed boundaries between them? Or will this be a moment that leads to a deeper understanding and perhaps even a new chapter in their unique relationship? Time will tell. But until then, this raw, emotional glimpse into Jennifer Garner's private world has reminded everyone that even Hollywood's brightest stars carry wounds that never fully heal. If this story moved you, if you're as intrigued as we are by what might come next, then don't forget to subscribe to this channel and click that notification bell so you're the first to know when the next bombshell drops.